Good day, my name is Oluwasegun Folarin Joseph. I'll be taking you through on the Sage ABS platform. To go through the platform, we'll be taking you on the manifest documentation upload, which concerns the container manifest. To go through this page, you have to go through this icon. As you can see, this is the home screen. It takes you to this aspect which comprises of all departments and all activities taken in shipping agencies. We go through the manifest cargo documentation section. We go through the manifest cargo documentation, which is the part we'll be working with. Once you click on that place where it says manifest documentation and cargo, it brings you to this interface where you now go to manifest documentation, where you see the various drop down which says declare manifest in bits, manifest validation, add update manifest, and the likes. But clearly you start with declare manifest bits. Here you input, it says select vessel name. That is the vessel name we'll be working with, where the planning team has already done their own first upload, which when it brings a drop down that says Atenas ZA, which is the vessel name and the voyage number. Once you click that, it brings out what the planning team, the vessel planning team has done already, which gives you more insight of the number of containers, the container quantity size, the container classification, where you input that based on the manifest you are about to upload. So for the container quantity and size, you have to put the exact amount. Like I said up here, it's 20 container in use. You now have to fill it in breakdowns, that's in bits. For the 20-foot containers, we'll be putting 8 here. Then for the 40-foot containers, we're putting 4 here. And for 5 foot, we put 8 here too. Just for example, you have to make sure that all what you are putting here matches what you put in the previous vessel planning team. Then you go to the next one, to the container quantity classification. That's telling them if it's a container, regular container, the reefer, the hazardous, the OOG, or the open top, which is the OTFR. So here we put 4. Put 4. Put 4. Put 4. For hazardous too, we put 4. Then you go down here, click outside the box. You go down here, then check container totals, where it will recalculate how many you put into the system. When you click recalculate, it tells you the total number of containers you put. Then after this, you go straight to save and go to open manifest. After you have declared in bits, it brings you up to this page which says upload draft manifest, where you work with an Excel file in CSV format, where you update the data and which has to be in accordance with what the system can actually absorb. So you go to import data. Once it loads up, you can see the first thing it says file type. The file type is in Excel, but for this we have to use CSV file, comma separated values, where the data is located is in your local drive, your base data, your cloud, your desktop or uploader. But now we are using local drive. Then you go to browse to pick up the file that you'll be needing. Once you click that, then you move to the next area where you see next, then you click that. Here you see a checkbox that's the headers, which says vessel name, voyage number, port of discharge, port of load. It's a must that every of the stop field must be clicked, where you have to scroll down to the end to make sure that they tally with the other one below, or else it will bring up errors. Once you can validate that, then you move to import data. Click on import data, which is this step 2. Then it comes to the step 3 that says the total record you've put in place, the success count and the failure count. So once there's a missing field or there's an error in your Excel sheet that you uploaded the CSV file, it will tell you right here if there's a failure count where you can go and adjust. Once you're done here, you click close. So once you click close, it brings up this page that says upload draft manifest. This is the manifest that has been uploaded via the import data section. So it gives you an overview of all what you imported. You can see it's 20 of 20, which makes it correct. The good thing about this upload draft that it does a magical thing. It's a GBS gave you this platform where once you see this draft, it automatically converts the container size to the container size type to the container size in terms of if it's an OOG, if it's an hazardous one, if it's a OTF, if it's a reefer, if it's a regular container, it converts it to 20 or 40 or 45. As you can see, it converts that automatically using the container size type. So once you are done confirming the container size and container size type, then you move to the manifest documentation drop down again, then you click manifest validation for validation. Once you click that, it brings out this manifest validation interface which says select the manifested vessel, the ones that you uploaded. Here you see a drop down of Athena, which is what you have been working with, and for a read more, you can always go here to read more. It gives you more insights on what you're trying to do, which means it's a link up, as you can see here. If you read less, it goes back. Then you input this Athena, which is the vessel name and voyage number. Then it brings you another section that says select the manifest to link up. In this scenario, it's telling you that the Athena is going to be linked up to the ones that you inputted manually. So clicking here to load and to bring up this. Now it's telling you have a mismatch error. This error means that there's a mismatch in the ones you declared as bits. Then it gives you this. After you click OK, it shows you what you declared wrong and what has been manifested, in which you have to save this file so you'll be able to go and adjust while you are declaring your manifest bit, while you are redeclaring. As you can see, I inputted 8 for 20 foot, 40 foot for 4, and 45 for 8. But here the system has noticed that this one is 10, 40 foot is 8, and the 45 foot is 2. This is what you have to now go back and do. Once you click OK, then it brings up this status that says, do you want to redeclare the manifest now? Then you click on yes. Then it brings you back here again to redeclare manifest bits. Click the vessel name and the voyage number again. It brings us this down, and now it has corrected us to 10. 40 feet is 8, and for 45 is 2. Click outside, then this still remains 444 as was already done before. The smart thing about it is that it shows you your error and you know where to correct it from. come down here to recalculate. Which still gives you the 20. Then you save and go to upload manifest. You see manifest is saved successfully. Then you go to import data. So like I said, rightly said before, you go into the file type, which is, you have to click a CSV file, which is what I'm uploading, the local drive where you are bringing it from, then you browse. Once you've browsed and you've picked your file, your CSV file, you click on next. Same way you check the headers, make sure it's matched and it ticks off. Once you are done with that, you go to import data. Then it tells you total record is 20 and the success record is 22. Once you close, it refreshes the page and gives you a summary. Yeah, like I rightfully said, it gives you the other container size and container size type automatically. Then from there you go to the manifest documentation drop down again, then you go to manifest validation. There you put the vessel you are working on, Athena. Then you select manifest to link up. Once you select that, it gives you a successful message saying manifest validation successful. You selected Athena ZA34A container manifest 20 units cargo in manifest. Once you click OK, it shows you what you declared and what you manifest, what is inside your CSV manifested manifest. As you can see, once you click OK, it gives you a validation status that says successful. Validation name, vessel validation name is Athena, the voyage number, and the cargo type, which is a container. Then once you're done, you click on save manifest. So once that manifest has been validated, it sends an email to an authorized personnel in the department, which has a management code, a manifest management code. I'll show you a sample of it right now. Here is what the email will look like. It's the sample of it, the cargo manifest validation summary, which it tells you how many you put, how many you declared, and how many files has been manifested. Then the management code, which will be used for other activities. So once you are done with that, in case you want to add or update manifest, you click on that section which says add update manifest. When it loads up, it still asks you the vessel and the voyage which you want to add a manifest to. It brings up the one you are trying to work with. Then there's a read more for you to have more standing knowledge about what you're trying to do. Basically, if you want to add a new manifest, maybe an additional 5 has been added to the new one, then you will need to add to the other manifest, which has to be done where you add the last 5 and the original 20 together, then you re-upload. Let's go through the workshop of that. You select the vessel and voyage, so you click the Athena you're working on. Then it gives you a check for this to work, for you to check your manifest status. There are some things that might have been done and which will make it either locked or unlocked. For this scenario, to make it locked, if a cargo transfer has been made, maybe to an off dock or to another terminal, it will be locked, so you have to go through deleting the process. If it's also a bill of telex update, or once they've issued an invoice. But for these ones, we have not done any of that now, so we have to check the manifest to see our status. So once you click on yes, it tells you that's great, manifest is unlocked. That means no activity has been taking place. So in case you want to add the additional manifest that you have with you, click OK. Then it brings up this page that says delete entire manifest and upload later. Deleting the entire manifest doesn't mean it goes out of database, but actually sieves out what has been there and what was new. Then you click on yes. Clicking on yes gives you another pop-up which says you are about to delete an entire manifest. Once you are sure about that, you click OK, which now tells you type code and press enter. This code is the one I showed you, the manifest management code, which will be used to do the addition or update of the manifest. Yes, but for the sake of this video, we won't be adding that, so we'll leave that as it is. But once you are done inputting the management code, you apply the settings, and yes, you start the process and you make sure that everything goes as planned. Next is manifest and bill of lading amendments. This is a situation whereby you want to change one bill of lading, maybe the content of the bill of lading, maybe the shipper's address has changed, or maybe the consignee address and notifying name has changed. Yes, you can amend it here, and you go through, you see under the management documentation aspects where you see manifest and bill amendment. You look for the vessel you are working with, which is Athena. Once you click that, it brings you to select the bill of lading which you want to make amendment to, and there will be a list of drop down of the bill of lading that concerns this in the 20 of them, or the amount of bill of lading that are present. Once you click one, it gives you a select action button that says, do you want to amend the manifest or do you want to delete the bill of lading? For this purpose, you want to amend the manifest. Once you click amend manifest, it brings you the numbers of bill of lading of cargo IDs that you are going to edit. As you can see now, they are like, these are container numbers, and you should know which you want to amend. If it's the first one, if it's the second one, if it's the third one, or the fourth one. For this sake, we'll be picking the first one. Once you pick the first one, another section comes out which gives you the shipper's name, the consignee name, the notifying name, the shipper's address, all other details that are needed, and what you want to amend. So in case of it's a scenario where you want to say you want to just change the container classification, maybe you notice that it's no longer a reefer or it's not a regular, then you change it here. Once you are done with that part, you go to I agree to commit all the changes. Once that has been loaded, then you go to this part that says complete manifest amendment. Then it tells you manifest amended successfully. Then you can know that the details of that bill of lading has been changed. Then the next part is the bill of lading amendment that talks about deleting. So we go to Athena again, the one we are working with, the container vessel we are working with. We type a bill of lading there. Then we say we are deleting. If we are deleting the bill of lading, then we click this bill of lading. Then it tells you we are about to permanently delete a bill of lading. This action cannot be undone. Enter a passcode and click complete it. So after that, you see that it brings up a violation code which still says the ones I showed you. For you to delete, you have to input this code for that to work. But since we are, for the purpose of this one, we will not be deleting any thing. So that's all about the container manifest upload, and that's all about it. Thank you.